Okay, I'm in the shop. Like I said, it's going towards the end of the day. I'm still getting to it. Dealer just sent another vehicle over. I did throw up a video either 2 days ago, I believe, on a brand new Audi A5. Okay, they just sent another one. So I'm about to go outside, get that, bring that in. All right. At the prior moment, I'm the last tech standing in the shop, holding it down for the rest of the night. Okay, so now we're gonna get to it. We're gonna go get this vehicle and we're gonna see what's up. Yeah, you can see, so you already know. Yeah, so as you already know, I'm really feeling these right here. These is really nice. Liking the interior. This is actually the second Audi A5 that I'll be working on. The last previous one was a black one just like this, basically same make, same model. Okay, when it comes to servicing these right here, for techs that don't know out there, when you get this vehicle in the air, not for nothing, this vehicle do have 4 different cocks. So sometimes it's not easy to distinguish with this particular model. A lot of Audi models are set up the same exact way, but this particular model is not. So you got to be very careful with this model right here, because underneath what they have is the drive shaft, gear oil, transmission, and oil pan. Okay, and where the transmission gear fluid goes in, that pan almost similar looks like the oil pan. Okay, and it has a plastic cock just as well as the oil pan does. The only difference with that particular pan is that it actually don't just have one cock, but it actually has 2 plastic cocks. Okay, one of them you release to bleed the system, because you can't just release one of the cocks and allow the fluid to just drop. It has to be bled before it's dropped. And in order to resurface it, there's a special pressurized tool that's used to perform that service. Okay, so like I said, when it comes to this particular model right here, you definitely have to be extremely careful. If you do not know what you are doing, I suggest for you not to work on this type of vehicle right here, because this particular model is built quite differently than some of the other Audi makes. Anybody who basically work at an Audi dealer, they know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, these vehicles are basically sent to me because I actually do know how to work on them. I've never worked in an Audi dealer or anything like that, but I have worked with a lot of different foreign make vehicles. Okay, so that's just basically what that's going to be. I just wanted to give you a little shot real quick, because the other day when I was in the shop working on one, I was just going through the motions, trying to give a couple of steps as far as what I was basically doing at that particular time. And like I said, it's not always easy for me to record and hold the tool and demonstrate and show exactly basically what's going on. So that's just basically what it's going to be. Okay, I just wanted to give you a quick shot of the vehicle in the light. All right, so that's going to be pretty much about that. Okay, so as you can see, the mileage on this vehicle, you can see that this vehicle is basically brand new. Okay, so you see what's going on. Okay, give you a little quick view. Okay, and once again, this is the Audi A5 right here. All right. Okay, so yeah, pretty much, I just basically wanted to get that out there, about that that Audi A5, because you know, when I was working with it the other day, I was working on that vehicle and actually working on another vehicle at the same time, and there was things that I was noticing while doing the work, because like I said, I do work on a lot of different Audis, also a lot of different Volkswagens, a lot of different Jaguars, Range Rover, BMWs, and Benzes. I work on a lot of different make and model vehicles, and a lot of times, a lot of these vehicles are the most newest make model vehicles. I even happened to work on something else actually today. I can't actually remember what the make of the vehicle was. It was a 2020 vehicle. I have came across the few where I have worked on them. I work on a lot of 2019 vehicles, but fortunately with those Audis, a lot of different make and models of the Audis, the setups are somewhat similar. And as you know, in a lot of these more newer vehicles, instead of them using a metal drain cock, nowadays they use a plastic drain cock, so you have to be very careful. But the difference between the setup with that particular model A5, which is a Quattro model, I believe, like I said, when you get the shields down, you will technically see a pan that actually looks identical, and it looks exactly as if it would be the oil pan, but that pan is actually for the differential gears. That's where the fluid goes in, and you will see a plastic cock to one side of the pan, and there's another plastic cock that's hidden to the side of the pan. One of those cocks is used basically to bleed the system before you drop the fluid, and the fluid can't just necessarily be just serviced just by anybody. There is a special tool that's used for that application, and if you do not know basically what you're doing, the system can lock up and you will not be able to put the vehicle in reverse or be able to put the vehicle in neutral in order to move the vehicle. Basically the only way you'll be able to move the vehicle is if you disconnect the battery and disconnect the negative basically from the battery terminal. Okay, so when it comes to those vehicles, you know, I suggest you understand and know what you're doing. Okay, and if you don't have any prior knowledge, send the vehicle basically to someone else who is capable basically of fixing and servicing the vehicle. So until then, later on, we're going to check you, you know what I'm saying, to that next tool haul, next tool review. We're going to see you later. Peace.